Kirkland Signature's been in the business of producing grocery items for decades, yet the brand still has some pretty terrible products. Now don't get us wrong, the brand makes some pretty decent products as well, but there are certain ones you'd absolutely regret buying. To avoid that, stay with us in this video as we discuss the 5 Kirkland products your family should avoid at all costs. A quick disclaimer before we get into our list: this video is in no way targeted at tarnishing Kirkland's reputation, nor is it a marketing strategy to promote other brands' products. We love Costco just as much as you do, and there are many factors that make their products the best option, from large sizes to reliably high-quality products and, most importantly, the extreme affordability of these products. However, since not every product is as good as some others, this video is just to serve as a review so you don't end up buying those less quality Kirkland products. Our review is based on price, quality, quantity, and multiple customer opinions without any form of sentiment. With that said, let's check out the first of these Kirkland products you should avoid at all costs: Kirkland Signature Toilet Paper. Every family needs a regular supply of toilet paper, which means you probably have them on your list for every grocery outing. But for as many times as you'll be needing to stock up on toilet paper, we strongly advise you go for any other brand apart from Kirkland. This is simply because Kirkland's toilet paper is too thin, too linty, and quite frankly, feels like one-ply sandpaper. Now that probably seems like a surprise to you if you live somewhere on the East Coast, which makes the flaws of Kirkland toilet paper more fascinating. For customers living on the East Coast, Kirkland toilet paper is as good as any, but for people living anywhere else, it just might be the worst option. The regional difference in quality probably has to do with the wood pulp used to produce the toilet paper, which varies from one region to another. Reports even have it that Kirkland produces their toilet paper using the same factory lines that produce Angel Soft, and although that's not your best option, even those are better than Kirkland's. And something else that's been noticed regarding Kirkland toilet papers is a massive dip in quality in the last 4 years. Many shoppers have stated that the Kirkland toilet papers used to be top quality from 2009 until 2020. However, since the global pandemic, the manufacturing formula seems to be off. Speaking about this, one customer said, "It's thinner and papery. Sad, as I've used it for years too, but now it's too rough. It feels closer to single ply than anything." But if all that doesn't seem reasonable enough for you to avoid the Kirkland Signature toilet papers, how about the fact that it's not even cost-effective? That's right, despite now being of poor quality, this toilet paper still isn't a standout way to save money. One 36-roll pack of Kirkland Signature Ultra Soft Bath Tissue costs $31.99, while the Scott brand sold the same number of rolls at Target for $26.99. Not only is that brand more quality than Kirkland, but it also features 1,000 sheets per roll, compared to the Costco brand, which counts just 425 sheets. Sure, Kirkland toilet papers might be cheaper than the likes of Charmin or Quilted Northern, but they still aren't the cheapest on the market. And when a less quality product loses its affordability incentive, there's really no reason you should consider buying it. And guess what? The same goes for this next product on our list: Kirkland Signature Milk. Okay, this might be too much of a hot take for mothers and wives who have become accustomed to using Kirkland dairy products. Most grocery shoppers get accustomed to one brand of milk and stick to it for as long as possible. But trust us, if Kirkland's milk is what you've become accustomed to, then you've been cheating yourselves for so long. This milk is one of the Kirkland items that consumers have complained about for so many years, and there's still little change. And get this, the problem has never been with what the milk tastes, smells, or looks like. It's normal milk, just like you'd imagine, good for cooking, baking, coffee and tea, and serving cereal. Where the problem comes in with Kirkland's milk, however, is the pricing and the product design. Starting off with the latter, if you've purchased Kirkland Signature Milk 10 times, chances are that you've ended up spilling it from the blocky, squarish container at least 3 times. And whatever those occasions were, they've had nothing to do with you being a clumsy person. Rather, it's the design of the jugs, which has been a complaint from customers since 2008. That's right, even your older siblings or parents probably had the same problems pouring out milk from these jugs without spilling it. So why has nothing been done to fix this seemingly minute problem? Well, it's because the square-shaped jugs are designed to be much easier to pack and ship. While these have no advantage to consumers, the shape of the jugs allows Costco to load more into transport vehicles and, in the process, save time, money, and fuel costs. but that doesn't make it easier to use. As for the pricing, Kirkland Signature Milk is not the most expensive option in the store, but it's definitely not the cheapest either. At a time when any random gallon of milk at Walmart could be bought for $4.75, Costco sold Kirkland Signature Milk for exactly the same amount. Considering those other brands also have quality taste and don't have the downsides of poor ergonomics, it's really a no-brainer to avoid the Kirkland brand. At number 3 on our list, we have the Kirkland Signature Alkaline AA batteries. The authenticity and quality of a battery is much simpler than that of most other products. All it has to do is supply enough power for long enough periods of time before needing to be replaced or recharged. Any brand of batteries that can't fulfill that purpose and expectation should be taken off the mall shelf. Despite being made in the same factories and under similar processes as more authentic battery brands, Kirkland batteries have just never performed well enough. There have been so many reports of Kirkland batteries leaking over the years, which makes them as much of a bad financial decision as they are harmful to the environment. Whether used in flashlights or remotes or even children's toys, these batteries are known to end up leaking. Some customers even claim to have had them leak despite being unused and still in their original packaging in way less than 18 months. And on the rare occasions when they don't leak, these batteries don't perform nearly long enough. No matter how limited the usage of the device they're powering is, Kirkland batteries are much weaker than other batteries of their class. In the review of one anonymous customer, he or she said, "Had to buy Duracells because my toothbrush only lasted a week." So they might be the cheapest option, but they're not worth half the trouble that comes with having to clean leakages off your gadgets, or even worse, having the leakages lead to rust. And moving on with our lists, we have Kirkland Signature Protein Bars. Now, this is a product that's so much more delicate than others we've mentioned because you're not just buying them, you're also ingesting them, so pay close attention. Protein bars are normally meant to be a perfectly healthy source of nutrition, either for enjoyment, as a snack, or to provide an energy boost during hectic activities. However, for both functions, the Kirkland Signature Protein Bars are the worst possible options on the market. These bars are made with erythritol, a sugar alcohol which is known to cause digestive issues in certain individuals, including stomach discomfort, bloating, and gas. It's a puzzle why any recognized brand would even approve of including such an ingredient without mentioning it in large fonts on every package containing that ingredient. And when shopping for protein bars, the first thing on most people's minds is not if the bar contains ingredients that can cause stomach issues or not, so it's best just to avoid Kirkland's bars. But that's not all. Even for those who have a high tolerance to erythritol, the bars also have a terribly hard and tacky texture, which makes them a poor option for anyone just looking to munch on something. There are a ton of other protein bars in the market, so consider trying out different brands and flavors, just not the Kirkland Signature Protein Bars. Lastly on our list, we have the Kirkland Signature Detergents. Now you're probably wondering which of their detergents, laundry or dishwashing, and our answer is both. You heard that right, just avoid any detergent pack that has Kirkland Signature printed on them. As for the laundry detergent, many customers have complained that the Kirkland brand doesn't remove tough stains like other leading brands. They might easily remove dust marks and other light stains, but to remove tougher ones like oil stains or mud, you'll need to pre-treat stains or use a stain remover product before using the Kirkland detergents. And that's just more items you'll need to purchase and more time spent doing laundry, so it's best to avoid them completely. Kirkland laundry detergent pods have also been reviewed to be terrible, leaving a gluey and sticky mess, leaving crusty pod residue, and leaving giant gummy spots on clothes. The same goes for the Kirkland dishwasher pods, which have been said to be poor in every aspect. These pods don't wash well, they don't dissolve completely in water, and most annoyingly, they leave a funky, fake lemon chemical scent. And no one wants to make or serve food with dishes smelling like laboratory chemicals. Even the residue left by the pods, which is unharmful as it seems, could cause a lot of damage to your dishwasher. So our advice, just avoid them at all costs. That's all for this video on the 5 Kirkland products your family should avoid at all costs. Which of these have you used? Which other items do you think should be on our list? Let us know in the comments section and enjoy our other videos.